Hey you, are you struggling to beat Scary Sushi Chapter 2? No way, I got you. Just watch this tutorial and you'll soon become a pro at Chapter 2. Yeah, here's the tutorial. Yeah, here. Okay, once you load into a lobby, you'll be greeted by this screen right here. Scary Sushi Chapter 2, yeah. Who flip, who flipping cares? Okay, so you will be greeted by your new master, Kyoku. And he wants you to like get him dishes and stuff. So yeah, he just scouts about how he's like the void master and stuff. Like he likes the highest form of sushi. Whatever. Here's the tutorial. Okay, so once you spawn in, you want to head to the ruins portal to get the Neo Waisanori, I guess. And so this monster is called Peekaboo. I know it's a silly name, but you don't want to take him for granted. So he's actually pretty tough, but once you get the hang of him, it's pretty easy. Like, so his patterns are like, if you are like in his bubble radius, you want to immediately stop moving. But and like if you do move and it says don't move, you'll suffer the consequences. So yeah, and when you repeat, and those two platforms that you use to get to each side, if you stay on them for a period of time, they will fall and they will kill you. So be mindful of that whenever you're here. And if you hear his laugh, immediately stop moving or else this will happen to you. Dang it, bro! Yeah, this jump scares now. So that's cool. Okay, so this next course is the course that most people struggle with. And it's because it's due to the monster like interaction and behaviors. The monster's name is Mira, and it's pretty hard, but once you get used to it, it'll be uh, still kind of hard, but easier in a way. So yeah. So once you load in, you want to head towards the temple portal. Let's go name. And you collect bugs, so that's awesome. So once you load in, that's the monster Mira, and if you go beyond those white lines, she will, you will be exposed. And if she's like right, if you're like right behind her or in front of her, boy, she will look at you and chase you down until you're dead. And here's a strategy so that you don't die. Whenever you're like at the temple hiding here, because she cannot get you here, always wait until she is at the bottom left corner of your position so that she will not catch you and so that you will not die, I guess. So yeah, see right there? Yeah, you want to wait until the bottom left corner or else you'll be chased like that. And so on that, so like try to get that and then like catch the flies once she's like at the bottom left corner of where you are. And once she's there, always go to like the top right corner or something like that way. Like, or just go straight forward. Then you can go catch the bugs right there. Right here, like this. Gotta chase them down and then catch them. Then you're good. Unless if this happens and then you get seen and then she chases you down. And then you're cooked and then this happens.
Oh no!
Oh, this is a jump scare!
Charm cook.
Yeah, scary jump scares. Sick! Once you get to the third course, things start to get a bit harder. It's because you have to go into the ocean, which makes you slower. But there are some hiding places that I can use, which are like shurikens. And if you don't know what they are, it's just like coated seaweed, I guess. Kind of like tubes. Coated tube seaweed things. And the monster in here is like a gigantic megalodon. Well, megalodons are already gigantic. What am I talking about? So once you press the right line, you are exposed. But if you get into these things, you are safe no matter what. You gotta catch fish while not trying to be caught by the monster. And if you don't know, those seashells at the bottom, those like clams, they are pretty hard to get because they are super slow to pick up. So always make sure whenever you're getting them, always make sure that the monster is far away, and then try to attempt to pick it up, and then rush back to the portal to secure your spot. And if you fail to pick up the clam, this will happen. No! Whoa! Gigantic fish jump scare. That's cool. It's probably like the best jump scare in the game. I've died to everyone. After this, you get to the last course. And you head towards the jungle, but that's your intention. But instead, you head towards the people from the beginning of the chapter 1 thing, the lighthouse people thing, whatever it's called. And they tell you about the void and that like its dangers are far worse than your master chef. I forgot his name. And right here I thought my game lagged for a second, but no, it's just these guys again. So yeah. They tell you about the dangers of the void and why you shouldn't be here. And instead of going to the jungle, they instead redirect the portal to a place where there are animals that can only stop our master chef. And these are the only species that could stop him. And once he eats the food with the thingamajigs that they redirect us to, we got eaten to the inside, which is pretty brutal. And yeah. And once you enter this portal that they redirect you, you'll be greeted to this area, which you might think that it's a chasing, but it's not, but until here. And it's basically like one from the speeding well, but except with these little like critter guys. You have tried to get into these little areas before they catch you. And after that, you go over here and avoid the elevator that they're in, but go inside of the thing above them. And then look behind you when you enter, or like the area you're facing, and then you see like a whole cavern filled with these men. And once it says jump off, well, jump off. And it tells which direction you're supposed to go to, whilst avoiding these guys. So once they pass, immediately jump, and then jump onto the other thing, and then you'll be greeted with this. And it says to go all the way to the end of the tunnel, but not all the way. What that doesn't? Oh, what? Like go towards the end of the tunnel, but then it tells you, and then it tells you to go to the left. And then once it tells you that, well, you go to the left, and you duck and cover it. And right here, I was an idiot and thought I was heading the wrong way. So that's why I started backing up here. But then I realized this is like a sign. But the sign made me realize that I was an idiot. And I went over here, and then it says exit here, so you go over there, and then you exit there. Well, does that sound kind of good? And also they open new portal. Things were not really portal, but yeah, kind of you get rid of this beautiful sight. You have to open a fungus. Disgusting. Then you get this little thing, which you put on your plate, and inside of this are like the thing is inside of still water that eat your insides, and then he dies. And we repeat this, and yeah, so I don't think you can grab two, so you have to do this 2 times. And so yeah, and after you do this 2 times, if you're soloing, like after the course thing, the cooker chef master thing, he talks to me and is like, oh, I don't feel so well, I don't know what's happening. Then he's kind of deleted, but you also have to remember that like he's like the one that owns the void. So now the void is collapsing on itself, and he has to use the portal that he was in to get out of the void. And then there's like this whole chase scene. And I'll explain afterwards of this audio clip. So yeah, get to the chase scene. Once you enter the first portal, you'll be greeted by Peekaboo. Po. This man is called Peekaboo. So you will want to like. These are like the same platforms that fall after a certain period of time. So don't do this. I was dumb. Then I fell into his light and then I got jump scared. So yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. And I had to spend Robux because I only had one life left. So yeah, do that. Preserve your lives. Hopefully, I don't know. Well, probably follow my instructions or dumb. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'll explain it. And once you arrive to the second portal, you will arrive to a mirror's dimension. And there's like this whole chasing. Like, these logs will try to follow you. And if there's a crevice under them, keep on running and then go to the arrows that it's pointing. But then I got stuck here, and you're supposed to jump on that part. If the logs go right there, so you keep on jumping, keep on running, you jump, you run, you follow the arrows, you jump, and then you arrive to the third portal. Inside of this third portal, you're back to the deeps. And you have to like go to the side where this men's ain't on, which I messed up. Then you have to avoid the falling rocks and go to the side where there aren't any rocks. Then at the end right here, there's a bunch of falling rocks, so try to avoid those. Then like one of the rocks stopped me in my tracks and then I instantly die. So yeah, don't mess up at the beginning because he'll be right on your tail. He'll be right behind you. So you see me frustrated right there. I'm jiggling everything, yeah. So don't do that. Keep on going. People in the chat are laughing at me. Yeah. But who cares? I still beat it. So I proved them wrong. And like do this thing again. Like avoid the walks, go down. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. And then you make it to the fourth and final portal. Well, not final portal. The fourth portal. You're back here. And you over here. And go directly to the right. And it's like the chapter 1 end chasing. Everything's falling away. And like go put bob and weave, jump. Then once you make it to this area, let the thing fall. And then do not get crushed. And then jump. And I got crushed right here. So here's a strategy. So when you get to those crushers, whenever there's one that's already down, stay to the down one. And then once it goes up, go. And then if there's fire, jump immediately. And then you should get a one that looks like this. And then you go here. And then avoid those spikes. Go up. And then you have entered the final portal. And then these are the lighthouse guys. So you have to like go up and down. You can rotate your camera, which I figured out right here. But and then try your hardest to avoid these rocks, which I did flawlessly right here. Then go aim towards the lighthouse, and then booyah, you beat the game. So that is how you beat Scary Sushi Chapter 2. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I don't know when the attack this video was episode 5.2 is gonna come out, but yeah, be on the lookout for that if you actually care about my channel. Bye bye.